Hey there, gamers. Are you considering buying the port guard for the ROG Ally? Well, hold on tight because I think that they're going to cause more problems than they solve. And I'm going to tell you why right now. Let's jump into it. Big box, little box. So a really popular accessory to buy at the moment is a port guard. Now this goes in basically where your USB-C charging cable goes, but the socket next to that, which is for your external graphics card. Now, while it seems a good idea because you're keeping dust out, people have sort of been asking the question, why haven't ROG supplied that in the first place? Now, in my last video, I spoke about a massive problem at the moment where people are literally losing their SD cards and damaging their devices because the SD card is literally overheating in the device. Now, I'm still not sure if this is something that can be addressed with firmware or if it's going to require a product recall. But the SD card is right next to that port. Now, as we know, because we've just spoke about it as well, overheating is going to cause damage to your device. It will affect performance and everything. Now, as I said, people have been speculating why ROG never supplied that port cover. Now, my theory is when they done their testing before release, they saw that there was high temperatures going on with the micro SD card. So to mitigate that, I think they've left that open so that you're getting some ventilation. And obviously, the last thing you want is to start causing more problems with overheating on this device when it's already suffering from some. So my advice would be, even though it's a cheap accessory and it sounds like a good idea, to be honest, as long as you can air dust it fairly regularly, you don't take it out in the rain, which you probably shouldn't be doing anyway, and you just care for it generally, you shouldn't really have any problems with that port. A little bit of dust won't harm as long as it's blown regularly or even like a little brush in there. But yeah, I just think it sounds like a great idea, but the reality is it's not. Now, I have no evidence to back this up, but it's just common sense, really. I haven't seen anyone say that they've had this problem, but then if people aren't using the SD card to its maximum potential, then it won't really make much difference. And yeah, the only other thing regarding the SD card is some comments I had on the last video were basically regarding that they haven't had problems with the SD card. Well, there are a lot of people that have said they have. And one thing that ASUS sort of promised was that you won't see much difference between the performance of the SD card slot and the SSD. So by having this overheating problem, if you're not using it heavily, it probably won't be too much of a problem. But if you have got a powerful SD card, you're running bigger games, more graphically intense games, then there's a good chance you could burn out your card, which you don't want to do. Anyway, I've been Danny, and it's been Big Bots, Little Bots, Unbots. Please let me know if you've got any questions down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Big Bots, Little Bots, Unbots.